Have you ever heard of a prophet who stood alone against a whole nation's idolatry and corruption? Today, we're exploring the story of Prophet ﷺ, Elijah, from the Quran, a powerful tale of faith, resilience, and divine justice. What happens when a prophet's call to righteousness is met with widespread defiance? This story provides profound insights and timeless lessons. Prophet ﷺ was sent to the people of Baalbek, a city renowned for its devotion to the idol Baal. Despite their wealth and prosperity, the people had fallen into deep moral decay, turning away from the worship of Allah. Ilyas's mission was to guide them back to the path of monotheism and virtue. He warned them of the consequences of their idolatry and urged them to abandon their false gods. Ilyas's task was far from easy. The people of Baalbek were entrenched in their ways, deeply attached to their idols and resistant to change. Despite their hostility and rejection, Ilyas remained steadfast. His story is not just one of struggle but also of unwavering dedication to the truth and the message of Allah. Join us as we delve into the remarkable journey of Prophet Ilyas, from his unwavering efforts to reform his people to the divine consequences faced by the defiant city of Baalbek. Through this exploration, we'll uncover vital lessons on the importance of faith, resilience, and adherence to the true path of Allah. The call to prophethood. Prophet Ilyas, Elijah, was chosen by Allah to guide the people of Baalbek, a city steeped in the worship of the idol Baal. Despite their wealth and prosperity, the people of Baalbek had strayed far from the path of righteousness, indulging in idolatry and moral corruption. Allah sent Ilyas to call them back to the worship of the one true God and to restore justice and virtue among them. With a heart full of compassion and a mission of utmost importance, Ilyas began preaching to the people of Baalbek. He urged them to abandon their false gods and return to the worship of Allah. His message was simple yet profound. Will you not fear Allah? I am a messenger from Allah, trustworthy in my mission. So fear Allah and obey me. Ilyas warned them of the dire consequences they would face if they continued their idolatrous practices and ignored the message of truth. Despite his sincere efforts and clear warnings, Ilyas faced immense resistance from the people of Baalbek. They mocked him, ridiculed his message, and stubbornly clung to their idols. The people were deeply entrenched in their ways and saw no reason to change. They challenged Ilyas, demanding miracles to prove his prophethood and questioning his authority. Ilyas, unwavering in his faith and dedication, continued to preach with patience and perseverance. He reminded the people of the fate of previous nations who had ignored the warnings of their prophets and faced divine retribution. He spoke of the people of Noah, Hud, and Salah, who were destroyed for their disobedience and arrogance. Ilyas's warnings were clear. The people of Baalbek would face a similar fate if they did not repent and return to the path of righteousness. The resistance and hostility from the people of Baalbek only grew stronger. They openly defied Ilyas and continued their corrupt practices. Some even plotted to harm him and his followers. Despite the threats and challenges, Ilyas remained steadfast, placing his trust in Allah and continuing his mission with unwavering determination. The story of Ilyas's relentless efforts to guide the people of Baalbek is a testament to his faith and dedication. It highlights the challenges faced by prophets in their mission to reform society and underscores the critical importance of adherence to divine guidance. Ilyas's perseverance in the face of overwhelming opposition serves as an inspiring example of unwavering faith and commitment to the truth. The teachings and warnings. Prophet Ilyas, Elijah, focused his teachings on the core principles of monotheism and the rejection of idolatry. He called upon the people of Baalbek to abandon their worship of Baal and return to the worship of Allah, the one true God. Ilyas emphasized that their devotion to idols was leading them astray and that true success and prosperity could only be achieved through sincere faith in Allah. Ilyas warned the people that their current path would lead to their ruin. He reminded them that their idolatrous practices and moral corruption were causing great harm to their society. He spoke passionately about the need to uphold justice, integrity, and righteousness. His message was clear. Will you not fear Allah? I am a trustworthy messenger sent to you. So fear Allah and obey me. I ask of you no reward for this. my reward is only from the Lord of the worlds." Despite his clear and compassionate guidance, the people of Baalbek remained obstinate. They continued to engage in their corrupt practices and mocked Ilias's warnings. They were blinded by their attachment to their idols and unwilling to change their ways. Some among them even accused Ilias of being deluded and sought to discredit him. As the people's resistance grew stronger, Ilias's warnings became more urgent. He reminded them of the fate of previous nations who ignored the guidance of their prophets and faced divine retribution. He spoke of the people of Noah, Hud, and Salah, who were destroyed because of their arrogance and refusal to repent. Ilias's message was unwavering. The people of Baalbek would face a similar fate if they did not heed his warnings and return to the worship of Allah. The people of Baalbek's arrogance reached a point where they openly challenged Ilias. They demanded that he bring upon them the punishment he had been warning them about, saying, "Bring us what you threaten us with if you should be of the truthful." This challenge reflected their utter disregard for Ilias's message and their overconfidence in their own ways. Despite their defiance, Ilias remained patient and continued to pray for his people. He hoped that they would see the error of their ways and repent. However, he was also aware that if they did not change, Allah's punishment would be inevitable. Ilias's persistence and compassion in the face of such rejection is a powerful example of a prophet's dedication to his mission and his unwavering faith in Allah's justice. The teachings of Ilias and the resistance he faced highlight the timeless struggle between righteousness and corruption. They serve as a reminder of the importance of upholding faith and integrity in all aspects of life and the consequences of turning away from divine guidance. The consequences. As Prophet Ilias, Elijah, continued to deliver Allah's message, the people of Baalbek's defiance grew stronger. Despite Ilias's persistent warnings and appeals to their conscience, they remained deeply entrenched in their idolatry and moral corruption. They mocked his teachings, ridiculed his followers, and demanded that he bring upon them the punishment he had foretold. Ilias, deeply saddened by their persistent disobedience, prayed to Allah for guidance and patience. He reminded his people that he was only a messenger and that it was Allah who decided the fate of nations. Ilyas's unwavering faith in Allah's justice kept him steadfast even as the people's hostility increased. He warned them one last time, hoping that they would repent before it was too late. However, the people of Baalbek were not deterred. They continued their idolatrous practices, oblivious to the impending divine retribution. Finally, the moment of reckoning arrived. Allah's command was issued, and a devastating punishment descended upon the city of Baalbek. The Quran describes it as a severe and unrelenting punishment that left the city in ruins. The once prosperous city was now a desolate wasteland, its inhabitants struck down by the very punishment they had arrogantly challenged Ilyas to bring. The destruction of Baalbek was swift and complete. The people who had defied Ilyas's message and persisted in their corruption were annihilated. Their homes, their wealth, and their lives were all obliterated in an instant, serving as a powerful testament to Allah's justice. The divine punishment was a direct consequence of their rejection of the truth and their stubborn adherence to idolatry and wrongdoing. Ilyas and his followers, who had remained steadfast in their faith, were spared from the calamity. They witnessed the destruction of their city and the fulfillment of Ilyas's warnings. This event reinforced their faith in Allah's justice and the truth of Ilyas's prophethood. They understood that their deliverance was a result of their obedience to Allah and their rejection of the corrupt practices that had doomed the rest of their people. The story of Baalbek's downfall serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of persistent disobedience and corruption. It highlights the importance of heeding the warnings of prophets and embracing the path of righteousness. Ilyas's unwavering dedication to his mission, despite the overwhelming resistance, exemplifies the qualities of a true prophet: patience, perseverance, and unwavering faith in Allah's justice. The lessons from Ilyas's story are timeless. They remind us that faith, integrity, and adherence to divine guidance are the foundations of a just society. When these values are abandoned, the consequences can be dire. Ilyas's story calls us to reflect on our own actions and to strive for righteousness in all aspects of our lives. Conclusion. The story of Prophet Ilyas, Elijah, from the Quran is a powerful reminder of the importance of faith, resilience, and adherence to divine guidance. Ilyas's unwavering dedication to his mission, despite immense resistance, highlights the qualities of patience and perseverance that are essential in the face of adversity. His story is a testament to the boundless mercy and justice of Allah, who provides guidance and warnings through his prophets. The downfall of Baalbek serves as a stark warning about the consequences of persistent disobedience and idolatry. It underscores the need for integrity in our personal and communal lives, reminding us that true success and prosperity can only be achieved through sincere faith and righteous actions. As we reflect on the story of Prophet Ilyas, let us remember the timeless lessons of faith, resilience, and unwavering dedication to the truth. These values are the cornerstones of a just and prosperous society. By embracing these principles, we can strive to build a better world for ourselves and future generations. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the story of Prophet Ilyas. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories from the Quran.